Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Elite Nurse Lifestyle, where we discuss all things fashion, most importantly, fragrances. All right guys, I'm switching it up on you guys today. Typically, I do one fragrance reviews, and for me, I do that because a lot of times when I watch fragrance reviews, I just want to skip to what I want to see, right? So I like to do just one fragrance review. This way, if you're interested in that fragrance, you can just go ahead and you don't have to skip through and you can get what you need. But today I'm gonna switch it up on you guys just a little bit. I am going to be doing my heavy hitters for winter. Winter is coming. Shout out to all my GOT, Game of Thrones fans out there. But that series literally was one of the best. Don't argue with me. Anyways, so before I go any further, if this is your first time, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you are already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. All right, guys, so I'm gonna do like my heavy hitters for winter, right? And I have a few honorable mentions because it was so hard. I have so many cold weather fragrances. And so I'm like, and I figured a lot of them people talk about so much already, so I'm just gonna briefly mention, right? I'm not going in any particular order, and so I am going to start out with this beauty right here from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and that is Oud Satin Mood. And guys, I'm sure if you are a lover of fragrances, you know about Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Baccarat Rouge. That's one of my honorable mentions. But this gem right here, Oud Satin Mood, this is a must-have for the cold weather. It is a little sweet, woodsy. It is, just you can just if you're by the fireplace, it's just, to me, it's one of those fragrances. You have your heavy sweater on, your blanket, and you definitely just want to spray this and you're gonna just feel like royalty. Like, it's so good. All right, so this fragrance, briefly, Oud Satin Mood, it has agarwood, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, benzoin, vanilla, and violet accords. All right, for some of the notes. Now, my second one, and guys, I'm not going in a particular order or anything. I love them all. I don't even, well, there's one that's like my favorite of all time, but we'll get to that. I'm gonna do that last. So again, keeping it in the Maison Francis Kurkdjian genre, this is Grand Soir, another gem, guys. This is so beautiful. It's powdery, woodsy, a little musky. It has labdanum, vanilla, amber, benzoin, and it's just wonderful. For me, it's like, if you're gonna do winter, fall, cold weather season, you just gotta have these too. I love it. It's powdery. So if you're not a fan of like powdery scents, I don't know, I would say just to get your nose on it and see how you like it. Okay, my other one is from Parfums de Marly, and this is the beautiful Athalia. And this, guys, was my first bottle of Parfums de Marly fragrance, and I just fell in love with it because I find it to be so sophisticated, elegant, and just like boss, and the bottle, look at that. How cute is this bottle? magnetic top, the tassels, anything with the tassel is like, yes. So this fragrance, Athalia, it has it has orange blossom, there's floral woodsy notes, there is iris, musk, and amber. I have a thing for amber. I feel like in winter fragrances, cold season fragrances, you need some amber. And so that's a good gem right there for the winter. And then I'm gonna go with the House of Mancera. And this is Roses Vanille. Where's my viewfinder? There we go, Roses Vanille. And guys, this is a rose gem, right? It has lemon, rose, sugary notes, vanilla, musk, just beautiful. Like the main note in this fragrance is roses, and you definitely get some vanilla, right? But it's just gorgeous. If you love rose fragrances, this is one to have for the winter time. It's a little sweet. Yeah, you know, it's a little sweet. I love it though. It's beautiful fragrance for the winter. And then for my other fragrance, let's keep it with the rose family, right? Guys, I have so much on this table, it's crazy. We are gonna go with Armani Privé Rose d'Arby. How beautiful are these bottles though? Can we just get into it? It's beautiful. All these black bottles are like banging, to be honest. But this is just beautiful rose scents. It's got Damascus rose. It has patchouli, some vanilla, woodsy note. Definitely can come off a little powdery, but this is like good. If you like rose, this is a good one. This is a good one. Yes. All right. All of these guys, like this one, Rose d'Arby, this is not for your like everyday wear. Okay, you want to wear this at nighttime when you're dressed, looking elegant, classy. Most of these fragrances that I just mentioned, that's the vibe that you get with these, right? And then I'm gonna move on to one of my very first niche fragrance, guys. It's a good one. This is Serge Lutens, and it is Shergy. This was one of my very first niche fragrances, and this is just, ooh, it's woodsy, spicy, musky. It's got hay, it's got, I want to say some honey, iris, a little bit of rose, sandalwood. It is beautiful. Tobacco leaf, smoke. So this is giving you like that smoky vibe, like, you know, that you have the fire going, you have your blanket on, you're just cozy, like, you know, you're in your cabin and in Aspen somewhere. This is like, you know, this is the vibe I'm getting with this. It is so good. Really good fragrance for the winter time. Shergy from Serge Lutens. And all of these guys are some of my favorite fragrances. So yeah, I'm gonna like everything, you know, because I only buy most of the time what I love. And so these are good stuff, okay? And then the other one I'm gonna go with is from the House of Nichefragrances. And this is 100 Silent Ways. And this is beautiful, guys. Ooh, it's a little sweet, a little musky. It's got some tuberose, peach, mandarin orange, and gardenia and jasmine vanilla. It's good. It's almost like the sweetness is very prominent in it, but it's not overpowering. It's not like a gourmand or anything like that, but it's very well balanced the way this is done. And it's like one of those, if you're not looking for too much of a musky or woodsy fragrance, then this would be a perfect one for the winter. All right, 100 Silent Ways from the house of Nichefragrances. And then guys, I'm gonna go to one of my faves. Like literally guys, this is from the house of Montal and it's called Oud Amazing. Oud Amazing. Like I killed this perfume last year. When I tell you, this was just, I was reaching for this. I love this fragrance. This is a good one, guys. Amazing. It's got Sicilian bergamot, orange, fig, pear, oud, Egyptian jasmine, and musk. Sometimes it gives a little bit of like an animalic scent, just a little bit, but it's not really noticeable. But guys, I'm telling you, this is a banger. If you are looking for a new winter fragrance, this, yes. And the good thing about this house that I like is that the prices are so reasonable. It's not like, it's not gonna break the bank or anything like that, right? And then staying in that house, I don't even know how many I've gone so far, guys. I'm definitely probably going to be over 10 fragrances. But staying in the house of Montal, this is another beauty, and it is Intense Cafe. I think this is just, I'm going to say this is like an honorable mention. Because everyone knows about this one, Intense Cafe. It's beautiful. It's perfect for the winter time. It is coffee, it's rose, it's vanilla, it's musk, it's amber. It's good, right? It's these two. These were my first. Oud Amazing was my first acquisition from the house of Montal, and then this was my second. But as you may know, the house of Montal and Mancera, they're like sister houses. So yeah, you know, it's really quality fragrances for reasonable prices. I love those. All right, so let's move on to one of my newest acquisitions. Ooh, we're matching. How about this shirt though, guys? How cute is this shirt that I have on from Zara? I just love their stuff. Anyway, focus, Melanie. Yeah, Golden Powder from the house of Oud. Oh, God. Woo. This is, ooh, it's nutmeg, it's cinnamon, it's woodsy, it's musky. It's, ooh, this is good. This is a good one, guys. And I'm telling you, I recently got this, but I've been using it practically every day, just about. So the house of Oud, and this is Golden Powder. I just did a video on this, guys, so check it out. All right, and then let's get into my honorable mentions, right? I think I'm done with like my winter lineup, the main ones. For me, it's not winter unless I'm doing this right here. Tom Ford, effing fabulous. I mean, I know this fragrance is like a hit or miss for some people, but guys, this was love at first sniff. And I'm not even a huge, you know, this is my first and only Tom Ford so far. And the thing about me and Tom Ford is that I kind of only care for the scents with this shaped bottle. The other one in like that apothecary style looking bottle, those are just a little bit too grandma-ish, a little mature, a little too vintage. You know, they just wasn't doing anything for me. But the ones, his fragrances in this shape, kind of bottle, I love those. Okay, so when I smelt this one though, that was like, I had to have it. I got a sample and I was just like obsessed from the first time I smelt it. And I know a lot of people don't like this fragrance, and it may be from the leather, but I love the scent of leather if done right. It's just, it's sexy. It's like, you know, dressed in all black, almost like the Catwoman, and you're just coming through, you're looking mysterious. You're just like, you know, this is the kind of fragrance it's gonna, when you pass by people, it's gonna slap you in the face, you know. It's just, it's like so bold, so daring, you know. So this is like one of my faves, guys. It's an honorable mention. It's got leather, clary sage, lavender, bitter almond, orris, vanilla, and tonka. So for me, it's not winter without effing fabulous. I mean, yeah, that's the mood, you know. Then my other honorable mention is from the house of Serge Lutens, and it is Datura Noir. And the reason I put this as an honorable mention is, guys, if this just reminds me of Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's because that was the time of year I purchased it, or, you know, it's just because you definitely get like this vanilla almond vibe. It just reminds me of a good almond cookie, you know, of bakery. It reminds me of food. And so this is one of my, if you want to just smell real nice and edible and just an easy reach, the Datura Noir from Serge Lutens. And last but certainly not least, because this is just one that, I mean, everybody knows this. It's from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is Baccarat Rouge 540. Guys, I'm just gonna say this, okay? I am never not gonna have this in my arsenal, because how can people hate on this scent? This is everything. Like, I'm telling you, when I first smelled this fragrance, like maybe, was it last year or maybe 2 years ago? I got it for my birthday, a sample of it for my birthday. And I was just like, what is this? I was like, I have to have this. Like this, like, I love this fragrance so much. I bought because I mean, I thought this was gonna be like beast mode, and I know they have the extrait, the perfume, but from what I've been hearing, it's like it's not that strong. And so I bought the oil, and I also have this, and I'm just like, I just cover myself in this thing. Guys, I'm sorry. It's a must-have, okay? Baccarat Rouge 540. It's gonna always be in the arsenal. It's just good. It's just good. All right, guys, so there you have it. I'm switching it up on you today. I brought you my winter faves, my winter banger, my heavy hitters. Let me know which one of these fragrances you guys have and which one you are interested. Oh, no, how could I forget? Guys, okay, so I know I told you that all these fragrances were good, right? But this is my number one, my masterpiece, okay? This is a masterpiece. I got this last summer for my birthday, I believe it was. And guys, I am obsessed. This is from the house of Roja Dove, and it is Enigma. Guys, I was saving it for last, okay? Because like when I tell you, this just has so many good memories to this fragrance attached. When I wore this fragrance, I walked into somewhere, I think it was CVS. And the minute I walked in, my fragrance pronounced me, like it announced me before I even got to the attendant in CVS, right? And the girl was like, you smell good. And I was like, thank you. I couldn't even smell it at that point because I've been wearing it for, you know, quite some time. And she was just like, wow, what is that? The person You know, I was seeing someone, I was going out on a date at that time, and I wore this, and like literally, it was just like, you smell so good, you smell so good, like all the time, okay? This is a masterpiece. And I don't say that often about many fragrances, but this Roja Enigma, get your hands on it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, guys, so that's it for me. It's a wrap. Wow, this is like the longest video I've ever done. And like I said, guys, if you love these, if you have any of these fragrances, let me know which ones are your favorite. Just drop me a note. I love to hear from you guys. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.